Hey Bryce Harris students, I challenge you to be game designers. You're going to be designing a memory game. So the supplies that you're going to need are some kind of scissors or some way to tear your paper into little rectangles or squares. You're going to need some paper. I recommend a thicker piece of paper, but if you don't have thicker paper, regular paper will work just fine. And then some kind of either drawing material or paint or markers or crayons, something to make your designs with. What you're going to do is you're going to start out with your squares of paper, cutting them to equal squares. Let me show you what I got. So first of all, what I did is I took a scissors and I cut my paper into rectangles that are about the same size. You can see they all look about the same. Then after I did that, I took my markers, and on each piece of paper, I drew a really simple design. I wanted it to be simple enough that I could repeat it 2 times and that they would be the same design. On most of mine, I used the same color, although on this one I did get a little bit creative and I used a couple different colors. I used different lines. I also used shapes, so you can see all of my different designs. After you're done designing your cards, you're ready to play your game. To play your game, the first thing you need to do is you need to turn your cards over and shuffle them. This is why I said it's better to have a thicker piece of paper, because you don't want to be able to see through and see your design on the other side. So you're going to flip over all your papers, and you want to mix them up and kind of lay them all out. You could just lay them out randomly, or you can organize them in some rows. So I'm going to turn mine over, lay them out in my rows. This is a game that you can play by yourself if you make sure that you don't look at your papers and you honestly don't know where you're placing each one of them. Or if you've got a brother or sister or a family member in your house, you can also play with them. So you've got all your cards turned over. They're all about the same size, so it's not easy to tell which card goes with which. And you are going to take turns with your partner if you're playing with someone else, or just with yourself. You're going to take turns flipping over 2 cards. So I've got a heart here. I'm going to look for another heart. Okay, you're looking for a match. I don't have a match here, so I'm going to remember where these 2 shapes are, but I'm going to turn them over. Okay, so now it's your partner's turn, and they're going to do the same thing. Then when it's your turn, you're going to turn over again. You're looking for that match. Okay, I got a match, so I'm going to pick up those 2, set them to the side. At the end of your game, you can count up whoever has the most matches, and they are the winner of the game. Have fun designing your games. I would love for you to post pictures of your game designs or videos of you and your family members playing the game. I hope you have a great week. See ya.